Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video it'll be for Love Island All Stars 2025 Series 2 Episode 22. I'll leave a link down below to Episode 21. Of course, it's going to be spoilers. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So they got a text about the heart rate challenge, the girls. We had costumes, like Gabby was some sort of like mistress costume. It was like black or something. Catherine was Catwoman. We had Grace as a Dark Angel. Tina, I don't know exactly what she was, but they were like sort of cowboy boots that she had, but she didn't have like a cowgirl hat or anything. Harriet might have been a bride or a princess. Danielle was like this red fire thing. Elma sort of looked like Barbie colours, but I don't know exactly what it was. And then Ekin was a red devil. We had like Ekin's bum was in Casey's face, like she took Casey out and on the ground. And then Gabby was like, what is she doing, you know? Harriet was making Curtis another, like, grab her chest. Catherine made Curtis have his hands on her bum. Grace and others were, like, sucking fingers of the boys. There was, like, biting of ears. Ekin kissed Sammy on the lips. Now, Elma said, don't kiss Sammy, you know, in the challenge. And she did. But she said it was a peck, but it was a snog, I think. Ron's face was in Ekin's bum. Curtis was like motorboating Ekin. So like Ekin was like really going for it, you know. She wanted to win for the girls. And then yeah, she said, oh yeah, I pecked Sammy, you know, it wasn't a kiss and all this. Casey, we had like this Aussie Ranger he was. Sammy was a builder. Ronnie was some sort of mechanic. Luca was a lifeguard. Omar a firefighter. Ron was a lumberjack. And then Curtis, like he did in his series ages ago, he was a carnival dancer then, and he was here again. Sammy ignored Ekin because, well, it was just out of respect, really, he said, because of what she did to him. Ronnie couldn't take his trousers off when, like, performing with Harriet. Danielle was saying like Ron's was not the sexiest dance, like she wasn't impressed. Curtis like went back for more after he was finished, and then yeah, the girls were like blown away by him. So Grace's heart rate, these are the results. So Grace's heart rate was raised the most by Curtis. Catherine by Curtis as well. Gabby, you'll never guess it, it was Curtis, not Casey. But Tina's was by Casey. Yeah. Ekin, of course, Curtis. Elma by Curtis. Harriet, again, Curtis. Danielle, no, it wasn't Curtis, it was Casey. So that is probably the most, like, rate. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8 there. That's probably the most, like, by a person for one you know, like, for a group. So that's pretty impressive because he didn't get that last time, I don't think. But yeah, Casey was raised the most by Grace. Curtis by Ekin, which was nice. Luca by Grace. Omar by Catherine, so that was nice, as well as Luca. Ron by Ekin, yeah. Ronnie by Harriet, which was nice. And then Sammy by Gabby. Yeah, I don't know about that. The couple who was raised the most was Harriet and Ronnie, and the couple that was raised the least was Elma and Sammy. The overall winners were the boys. Now, normally it's the girls that are winning, so I don't know when the boys last won, so it's nice to have a change, really. Ekin and Curtis talked about the challenge, and then about Sammy as well. Gabby was a bit annoyed with Casey and the heart rate, that she was jealous that they weren't, you know, the most raised. Catherine and Elma spoke and then brought Ekin over, you know, about the whole Sammy thing. Omar and Catherine kissed in bed. Sammy and Elma kissed. Ekin and Curtis were under the covers. Ronnie and Harriet were kissing and under the covers. Luca and Grace kissed. And then Gabby and Casey kissed. So the only ones that weren't really doing anything were Tina, well, because she was on her own, and then Ron and Danielle. They weren't doing anything. Ron made a coffee for Danielle in the morning. And then Curtis made a coffee for Ekin. Catherine talked about the kiss with Omar. Ekin then apologised to Elma. Ron pulled Luca, saying, well, in the bedroom, whispered, "I'm leaving." Then told the boys. Then told everyone around the fire pit. Then after he went out, Maya spoke to Ron. And then literally after that, in the next episode, we found out there's more bombshells coming in. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.